It's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay. Yeah, I said it's Waves of the Bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the font. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go. Let's go. Set it out.
Enough.
I know exactly who I gotta tell that to, man. Trust me. What's going on, everybody?
What's happening?
Mic check.
Check.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, Waves of the Bay checking in, man. Let me, shoot, man. We've been over here jamming for like a good half hour, getting it in. I've been trying to play songs related to who we have in the studio, man. I think I've done a pretty good job so far, honestly.
Excellent. Awesome. Great job.
Honestly.
Awesome.
So let me tell y'all what I have played so far, that way y'all understand. We kicked off the show with Please Don't Feed, Shadcore featuring Eliana B. I love her voice, yo. Like,
yeah, she's
the queen, man.
that track with her and Dynasty B, man. Like that's that jam right there, man.
Tiny woman with a big voice.
My gosh. OG the original, dope individual.
Yes, sir.
I had to clean that up, boy.
I told OG, you was like Jam Master J.
Come on, man. Like the song 2 minutes long. Like, come on, bro. Like,
my bad, man. That was my street joint. You know what I mean?
We had the Real Class featuring Asia Lorraine, Love Is, Theo Lane with Tim the Taylor, Sexy Grown, Shadcore with that crock pot.
Yeah.
And then that was what, Suspense Chambers, what I just played just now, by Shadcore.
Yeah.
That's the jam right there, man.
Super producer Troy Cedillo
in the building.
Yes.
Over my right shoulder.
That's what it is, man. Yo, I got a wild group. They've been here the whole time. They've been in the other studio jamming out. I've been over there doing my thing, but KRK is here, and I'm happy to have y'all here, man. Honestly, we got hip hop super group KRK holding it down for Tampa Bay. This ain't just St. Pete. This ain't just Tampa. This is actually all Tampa Bay. And I've talked with each of y'all individually, which is even crazier. I finally get to meet you, OG, in person. Troy, I finally get to meet you in person. Theo Shadcore, it's been a minute, but you know what it is, man. It's always been family. Like, so it's like a whole family affair up in here, and I'm excited to talk with y'all. So welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
88.5 FM radio up in here. We taking care of our own, man. This is what Waves of the Bay is all about. This is the reason why we got Best of the Bay. It's because we are 10 toes down when it comes to Tampa Bay, and we do stuff like this. Ain't no other radio station doing interviews on a Saturday night or premiering new music. The artists come to us. They ain't worried about them other stations, because we get to play what we want to play over here, and we double down when it comes to Tampa Bay, man. So welcome to the studio once again. Sorry to go on my little tangent, man.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Appreciate it, I want to start like this, man. So we can do Kings Raise Kings. We can do Kings Respect Kings. So when it comes to King Recognize Kings, what was it that made... I'll start with you, OG. What made you recognize these other two kings supporting you?
Wow, we have been doing some recording individually, helping each other out on different projects, and I heard a song. Actually, I heard the song that Shotcore had did a while ago that he wrote, and he was going to do with Theo called White Walls.
Okay.
And oh my God!
So this was already done. This was in the
Theo
works.
Even heard it, bro. Before he even sang on it, and I was like, "Ooh, I wish I could get on that."
Right.
But fast forward later on, we in the studio working, and then I'm like, "Yo, Shy, you know, we should just first me and Shy was gonna put an album together," and then he was like, "Well, why don't all three of us just do it?" Since I got like 10 songs with Theo, we got a whole album together.
That's crazy.
You know, it's insane. So Shy was like, "Hey man, why don't we just do it all together?" And boom, man, we went in the studio, we started working. The first song we did was Shoulder Wars. No.
It was a song that actually that's not going to go on the EP, but
Y'all
it was
made
the one
an
about
uncut track, the unreleased stuff.
It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
It's got to stop. Right.
Shoulder Wars was the one where we definitely were like, oh, we locked in.
Y'all got something.
We locked in.
Special.
Yeah.
Nah, all the way.
Yeah, man.
So, flip side of that, what was it that made y'all bring OG into the frame?
Well, again, like me and OG been knowing each other 20 plus years.
Yeah.
We used to work at a call center together. Special data. Shout out to all the old school special data processors.
There's so many relationships you make at call centers,
Oh man,
like
you know, trying to sell magazine subscriptions. Freestyling on breaks. So you know how you like, yo, man, we should link up, stuff like that. But you know, for whatever reason, it didn't materialize at the time. But we reconnected through Facebook, you know, and just started staying in touch. So as I was releasing new music, OG's just always been really supportive of me and the music and stuff like that.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's what's so dope, I think, about us. That's what Kings Recognize Kings is all about, just having that mutual respect and not on no competition or nothing like that. It's like really true, genuine respect for the craft of what we do. You know what I mean? So it was time. We talked about it. He would ask me, yo, who's doing your beats and stuff like that? And I let him know, yo, this dude named Troy. This dude is serious. You know what I'm saying? He mean with
drops you
Can
all
I
the
get his
time,
number?
Troy, like,
absolutely.
For real. Like, that's love, like, straight
he
up.
showed me love, though. Because a lot of cats, you know, they be like, nah, that's my producer. I ain't.
Right.
Nah,
Already.
he was like, yeah, I can use his number.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's all about just, yo, go and create. I'm such a fan of the art. You know what I'm saying? So that would be selfish of me to try to be like, nah, this my producer. Nah, you find your own. But unfortunately, a lot of people
are like
do that.
All the way, man.
Yeah,
All the way.
and the same with Theo. He heard Theo singing on Pheromones or something like that.
That video,
and he was like, yo, who was that dude? Yo, that's Theo Lane, you know what I'm saying? And I put them in, and then they got way
Theo
more
Lane
tracks
over
than
here.
I got with Theo. They got more, you know what I'm saying? But it's just all love, though. It's really all love, because I'm a fan of what they do together. I'm a fan of each one of them individually.
Absolutely.
And so I was like, why not just come together and do something special? And we knew that we had something because of the time each one of us have put in individually. You know what I'm saying? So we're at a point in our lives where it's like we're all unselfish with it. We just want to create a dope product. You know what I'm saying?
Craft.
That's good to hear, man, because that's usually the downfall when it comes to groups is egos. Like somebody always catches some type of feelings, and it always ruins that whole chemistry there. So it's good to hear that y'all are still taking on that. And this is like battle tested as well. Like it's not just like the project. Like y'all are actually friends from before music. You know,
and our wives are friends.
So that already says everything, right there.
Yo, shout out to our wives. You know what's so dope?
To the wives out there.
What's so dope, man, is, you know, we just shot a video about a week and a half ago. The wives all connected. They're in the video. Y'all go see that real soon on Valentine's Day. But what's so dope is they created a chat amongst themselves, and they titled the chat "Queens Recognize Queens." I say, man, that's beautiful, man.
That's dope, yo.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Genuinely like each other. You know what I mean?
That's what it is, man. Like, hey, it makes it a whole lot easier to hang with your boys.
Absolutely.
When the wives get along. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Shout out to my wife, man, for real.
I'm telling
And
you.
fellas, get y'all a woman that's gonna support you the way our queens support us,
really,
man. That makes all the difference.
You know what? Let's talk about that real quick. Cause I know I've talked with Theo about this, but you know, having that support system, because I think we've all seen it the opposite. You know, when you've had somebody that doesn't support you and somebody that's you know, detrimental to your progress. You know what I'm saying? So explain just the benefits of having a good woman. I'm gonna start with you, Theo, because Mama Lane is your number one fan, man.
Oh my gosh,
I love it. I love seeing it, man. Like, straight up.
No doubt.
Hey, man,
that's King Husband over there.
My boys, they tease me talking about my love and my king and all this. We really like that. It's really dope like that, for real. And you know what? It's always good to have someone in your corner that stays home with you and that you can go to sleep at night and see that special someone. And she's 100% all the way. If ain't nobody liking my post, ain't nobody sharing my music, she gonna do it. And I think that everyone should have someone like that in their life, especially if you're doing the music that we're doing. If you're doing it in the music business, it is paramount that you find someone who's going to support you like no one else should be supporting you. You know, she's my number one fan. So, you know, and that's what I got to say about that. I mean, I just love it. It's awesome to me. Yeah, you know,
it's a beautiful thing to see, man.
Yeah,
definitely beautiful thing to see, because it's like, you know what you got on the inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else can't see what you know that you have on the inside. So when you got that support system, like you say, somebody that's there with you every step of the way, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you at your lowest, like Theo, OG's got such a dope story. I'll let him tell it, of how he got back into rap, and his lady was a big part of that. So I think you should definitely tell that story, bro, because that's very inspirational.
Inspire somebody today, man. We're speaking with KRK, and we got OG the original about the sound off.
So, like, my brothers, both of them are already married. I'm getting married in December.
Congrats.
December 16th. So that date is set. So we all good. But I actually, through the years, back when we was rapping at the job, I got frustrated with hip hop and not being successful, so I just focused on work, and I wasn't thinking about doing any music until I met this woman. And man, she listened to some of my old stuff and was like, "Yo, you got bars. Like, you just need some new production, and you got bars." I was like, "Yeah, well, whatever, you know, blah blah blah." But man, fast forward a couple of months later, we get together, like, for real, and she booked me some studio time, man, and I recorded my first song.
Ladies, listen. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Notes.
Really, man.
Book some studio time.
There you go.
Get them out of the closet. Get them out of, you know, the bathroom or wherever they're recording at right now. Get them studio time.
Speak our love language, ladies. Speak our love language. That's the studio.
Get them an engineer. You know, go the extra step.
Absolutely. It's a blessing, though, man.
All the way, man. All the way.
Somebody to support you like that.
Right.
I love it, man. I love it. I love y'all's music on top of that. I know we got a new project. I got 2 new songs to debut tonight, so thank y'all for coming to me to do this. But let's talk about the new project.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I know y'all gotta be like super excited.
Bigger than an EP.
How many tracks do we got?
We got 4 tracks.
4 tracks. But we're working on a full album as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
A full length.
You're gonna give them a little
tell them that title again. Tell them
it's bigger than an EP.
That's the name of it.
That's the name of it.
Okay.
EP, bro.
And that
for real, bro.
That title kind of inadvertently came in a chat. You know, we were just talking about the brand of KRK, Kings Recognize Kings, and we were just saying we see it being like a fashion line. We see it being. We see it being a cologne. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
We see, you know, KRK fedoras. We see it being so much, but not even only just on the material side, but just it being a vehicle to really inspire other brothers, our age, younger, older. It don't matter. We want to change the narrative. We want to change what's that same old story we've been told, that same old lie that, you know, we're savages and we're the N-word and this and that. Nah, bro, we kings, bro. Look at yourself as a king. You gotta, you know, people see you how you see yourself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
What you give off is what they're gonna see.
Exactly.
And they've told you what they've wanted to tell you as well. Just like you said, control the narrative, man.
Right.
It's like, you don't understand, like, we're not the people creating the textbooks,
Right.
the curriculum, none of that. So if you actually think about that, it's like, man, maybe they have been lying to me my entire life, or
And
maybe they're just not telling me the full story.
Think about that. I'm so glad you brought that up, because look how they want to not even teach our history.
Yeah,
they
they
want to
tryna
wipe
take
it
that
away.
away.
Right.
Why?
Really?
Why do they want to take it away?
I'll tell you, I didn't learn
understand.
African American history till college.
Exactly, bro.
They don't want you to know
They don't
yourself.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. They teach every other culture. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. They teach every other culture, but they want to wipe away African American history culture. It's a reason for that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Same reason it was illegal to learn to read when back in the day we were slaves. An educated man is a very, very dangerous man.
All the way, all the way,
Yep.
all the way. And Black History Month on top of that. I mean, that's the perfect backdrop for y'all to drop an album. I want to talk about the album release real quick. And I got KRK right here, Kings Recognize Kings. We're about to drop a new track here. We're about to premiere some music here in just 1 second. But what was the importance of filming that video on MLK Day?
Oh, it kind of felt like a no-brainer. Kings Recognize Kings. We started thinking about what would be a good location, what would be a good theme, and it was like, wait a minute, Martin Luther King parade coming up. I want to, there's a line that I say in my verse where I say 0 hate at our gatherings, and I was like, what better gathering of a bunch of black folks than the MLK parade? We got the biggest one in the country right here in St. Pete. Yes, free extras. Yes.
Easily.
So I just wanted
the real St. Pete on top of that.
Yeah, I just wanted us to capture our culture, you know what I mean? And celebrate that, you know what I'm saying? Something we can like really feel good about when we look back, and that's gonna always be relevant, you know what I'm saying? So and when I presented it to the fellas, they was like, yo, that's a dope idea. So it really came out so dope, man. It came out so good. And that video will premiere March 10th. Yeah, but we got another one dropping before that. We gonna get into that too.
Oh yeah, we definitely are. We definitely are. I want to go ahead and drop new music from y'all, man. I feel like it's about that time since I'm able to do this and y'all brought it to me. So I'm gonna drop this KRK. Theo, I want you to go ahead and introduce this track to the world, to the airwaves.
Okay, so this track is called White Walls.
No, we're doing KRK first.
Oh, we doing KRK.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
This is Kings Recognize Kings. And this track is an incredible display of what real kings are, and they're just incredible people. So this introducing KRK, Kings Recognize Kings.
Let's go.
Let's get into it. Hey, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about
Yes,
right
sir.
there. Y'all don't even look excited right now. Why look more excited than y'all?
Come on, man.
Y'all look more excited than y'all right now, man. We did some new music on the airwaves right now. It's brand new stuff.
KRK.
Super excited. And thank you for doing that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I love the vibe of that one.
We got to shout out to C-Lab for that production, man. And he being back here all coy, Troy. But I need Troy to come talk a little bit,
come say
real
something
quick about that track and how it came to be.
Please,
please, Troy.
Troy Cedeno, super producer.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks for having me on. We want to talk about that track, man. Where did the vibe come from? Like, where did the beat come from? Your mindset and all of that.
Well, Shad said they want to do a Kings Recognize Kings song, and first place my mind went to was African drums.
Right.
Wow. With Black Panther and Wakanda and all that good stuff. I'm like, dude, let's put some Afro beats behind hip hop.
Wow.
That's where it came from.
I love it. I love it. So the finished product, when you already created the beat, cool, but now that you've heard it all the way done, how do you feel about it? How did they bring it to life for you?
Oh, man. That's the first time I've ever done a beat like that, right? I've always wanted to do Afro beats, and I'm like, man, slicing it together is awesome. And then, I mean, come on. Look at these boys.
Right.
They blessed the track. You have the silky baritone, Shad. You got the NYC spitter over here with OG, and then you got smooth Theo. I mean, come on.
Theo, just Hollywood over here, man.
Oh, right, Hollywood Theo Lane. You can't ask for more than that.
Where
Dope, man. Hey, I love it. Like, honestly, and I told you that, when I heard it, I was like, ooh, I like this a lot. And yeah, like I was telling them off air, I'm gonna do some things with that whenever I'm really spinning in the other room, man. But I love that track. So I got 2 of the 4. Tell me about the other 2 tracks.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my favorite.
Okay.
My favorite is a song called "Shoulder Wars."
Okay.
I actually mentioned it in my verse in the White Wall song. That's how much I love the song, bro.
Yeah.
It's so real. It's got to do with the fight between good and evil.
Okay.
You know, you got good on your right, you got negative on your left. You know, you trying to think about what should I do? Should I do the wrong thing? Should I do the right thing? And me and Shakur delve deep into situations that just bring it to life, man. So
very
that's my
very relatable, I would say. The verses, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what we were trying to give them something real. One trying to sugarcoat it, just
well, that's
real
what's missing
type
in music,
of
that
scenarios.
authenticity, man. Everybody's trying to floss for IG or whatever, but the real fact of the matter is, everybody ain't off like that, man. And people struggle and there's conflicts that arise that you got to put out. Y'all all married, marriage ain't easy. People be thinking, oh, we got into a fight. Let me go somewhere else and go get another wife or a husband. Nah, you got to stick that out if you really about it.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
Man, that's funny you brought that up. I was just having this conversation with a friend earlier today, and I was like,
telling you, man.
Too many times we're led by our emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, you can't keep a job that way. Like, a lot of times, most of the time, probably none of us feel like going to work every day of the week.
Right.
But if you led by that, then you gonna be out of a job real quick. Like, I don't feel like going, so I ain't going. Nah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta.
I got somebody in my job that's just like that right now.
So it's all according to how you look at it, man. You could say, I gotta go to work today, or it's another opportunity to make some money.
Or I get to go to work. You know what I'm saying?
There
I
you
get
go.
to go to
It's
work.
all
Think
about
about the
how you
people
look
that
at
wish
it.
they could. Yeah, exactly.
There's people that don't have a job. So
Straight up.
Right,
man,
right.
I don't want to go, but hey, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
You gotta put your head down and go to work. Exactly.
I like
You gotta
having this
get
roof over my head, you know?
No doubt, bro.
Eggs cost too much to just be waiting around.
Exactly.
Like,
I gotta
work in somewhere.
I'm good with it. I don't even eat eggs, though.
Anti-eggs.
I'm anti-egg, bro.
Anti-eggs.
KRK,
We'll have to do a track called
recognized
Anti-eggs.
Kings, right here in the studio, Waves of the Bay. This is 88.5 Tampa. I got one more track to debut from them.
For sure.
Man, Theo, set up White Walls for me, man. You looked excited to do it last time.
Yeah, he was jumping the gun like a mug.
He got the glasses on like he's cruising in the sunlight. 2 miles an hour.
Introducing White Walls is an incredible track by the C-Lab, Troy Cedeno. Props to you. And it is actually featuring Shakur and OG, the original, and Theo Lane. And we are KRK. White Walls, it's about a Lincoln. It's about women. It's about women we love. And it's about cruising. White Walls.
There you go. Before we even get into this, I want y'all to drop your social media information so everybody can follow along with y'all.
The first thing I want y'all to do is follow the group page, so you can hit us up at Kings_recognize_Kings. Kings_recognize_Kings.
Right.
And then if you want to follow us individually, you can hit me up on IG at Shakur Official. Shakur is SHADCORE Official.
And my IG is Tony Hall OG. Real simple. Tony Hall OG. Get at me.
And you can follow me at Theo Lane Soul Music on IG. Theo Lane Soul Music on IG. Theo Lane Soul Music on IG. And just follow me. You know my name, Theo Lane.
He just got that R&B.
Yeah, I thought he was really about to sing the answer. I thought he was about to sing the answer. I was like, we was teasing him about that before. I say, follow me.
Like, I just asked for your info. Now for you to break it down.
Right. Oh, smooth joke over there.
He just can't help it, man. He just can't help
Make
but
sure
be
y'all
smooth.
follow my man Troy Cedeno at the C_Lab. Lab.
Yes.
The C_Lab. And you'll get a lot of inspiration from that brother's music.
And if you're looking for production, man, get at him,
Yes.
bro.
Definitely.
Just saying, man.
He's one of the
You
best
better
in
get him
America.
before the price. Hey, yesterday's price? It's not today's price.
All the way,
And
all
we're a
the
little
way.
busy with our stuff too right now. so-
Yeah.
I want to thank y'all for coming through here, dropping new
Appreciate you.
music with us, chopping it up,
Appreciate you.
being on time, having fun over here.
No doubt.
Y'all got
Yeah.
my energy high for the rest of the show, and it's good to finally meet some of y'all as well, and good to see
sure.
some of y'all. It's been a minute, man. This family right here, like
That's
these
right.
cats right
Yeah.
here, go back years
That's
right
right.
now.
Yeah,
That's
So
really.
honestly, it's been a pleasure, and I'm so glad y'all came to me to debut this new music right here. So
Right.
without further ado, White
go.
Walls,
White
KRK.
Walls,
Let's get into it.
KRK.
Video out Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day for the video.
Hey, it's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay. Yeah, I said it's Waves of the Bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the flaunt. They said it's all written, but I had to change the font. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go. Let's go.
Set it